What is up, guys, and welcome to another episode of my hybrid squad builder series. Now, it's going to be a pretty decent episode. We're going to be featuring a really good underrated inform actually that a few people suggested to me to buy actually on Twitter when I just asked for an underrated player to build a team around. And you'll see which player it is. I will mention it when it comes to it, but we're going to be using a 4-3-2-1 formation, and again this is going to be using the Elgato gaming capture device. Last episode when I used it, it became really laggy for no reason indeed, and I think hopefully this episode I have fixed it. Let me know, because from what I've seen from the gameplay and stuff that I've already recorded with this device, since then it has actually worked very well, and there's been no lag at all, and I've asked a few people on Twitter as well and they've said the same thing. So let's move on to the team now. We're going to be using a 4-3-2-1 formation, and our goalkeeper here is going to be Joe Hart. Very overpowered, probably the most overpowered player in the game. He saves at least 9 out of 10 shots. He really is that incredible, and just deserves to be, I'd say like 20k at least for a goalkeeper of his ability you'd usually pay for. But he costs 3,900 coins, which is very cheap, and I think a lot of people should be able to afford him now. So let's move on to the first centre back now. As you can see here, we have got Mancien. He actually plays for Hamburger SV in the Bundesliga, and he actually cost me only 1.1k. He's got 74 pace, 73 defending and 74 heading. Really decent stats. Really decent stats there for a silver player indeed. So let's move on to the second centre back now. As you see here, we've got Scott Dan. He's got 71 pace, 78 defending and 81 heading. They are his 3 standout stats, and for only costing 600 coins, that is a very good indeed. So let's move on to the right back now. As you see here, we've got feat.Strix. I really don't know whether that's pronounced right at all. I remember last time I pronounced his name like that on a squad builder. I got someone saying that I pronounced it like pussy check or something like that. I don't know how to pronounce these guys' names, so apologies if it is wrong, but I don't know if it is right or what. Yeah, just let me know whether it's right or wrong in the comment section below. But very good play. He's got 85 pace, 70 shooting, 77 passing and 80 dribbling, along with 80 defending, which is very good indeed for a right back, of a 78 rating as well. So he cost me, as you can see here, 1,300 coins. Very cheap, and is definitely worth the coins that you pay for him. So let's move on to the left back now. As you can see here, we've got Fareoh. He's got 83 pace, 73 passing, 77 dribbling and 71 defending. Very good player indeed. Let's move on to the first centre mid now. As you can see here, we've got De Bruyne. Plays for Chelsea in the Barclays Premier League. And see he's got 74 pace, 72 shooting, 78 passing and 75 dribbling. Very good stats there for a 75 rated card, and cost me 2,000 coins. Pretty expensive, but he has just transferred to Chelsea, so you wouldn't expect any cheaper. Let's move on to the second centre mid now. As you see here, we have got, not that player, apologies for that, we have got Alaba, a very good player indeed. He's got an amazing long shot. I think Alp 27 HD did actually do a full review on him, so if you want to go check out his channel and find that review for a more in-depth review of the player, then feel free to do so. I may even remember to drop the description with a link in the description for you guys to check it out for yourselves. So a very good player, only cost me 4,600 coins, which in my opinion I'm happy to play that much for a decent silver player. Why not? End of the game. He's just a really good player. So let's move on to the final centre mid now. As you can see here, we have got Frey. He plays for Fulham in the Barclays Premier League. He is very good, and he's got an amazing stats for his bronze rating. He's 64 rated, but he's got 80 pace, 70 passing and 78 dribbling. Somehow that doesn't match up. You'd think it'd be more like a, I don't know, 72 rated player or something like that. So you do get a lot for your money. Definitely underrated indeed. So let's move on to the left wing now. As you can see here, we have got the upgraded Nani, the 87 version, and he's got 89 pace, 86 shooting, 83 passing and 90 dribbling. Very good stats there for a gold player, and he also has 5-star skills, so that makes it all the sweeter. You can do the Rabona, you can do fake Rabona, you can do the Elastico, you can do whatever you want, really. Any skill move in the game you can do with this player. So if you are interested in skills, then definitely buy this team, because you will have Nani on the right wing to do them skills. So let's move on. This is going to be the underrated player that people suggested me to build a hybrid around, and it's going to be Anikdote. I really don't know if that's pronounced right, but that is my best pronunciation of this player. He's got 81 pace, 83 dribbling, 82 shooting, and also 70 passing along with 70 heading. Very good player indeed. You know, only cost me 19,250 coins as well, so that is very good. He's played 32 games and scored 25 goals, so for a right winger, that goal to game ratio is very good indeed. He's also 6'4", so he is very tall, which means he can push the players off the ball and really create a good presence for himself up front attacking. So let's move on to the final player in our team now. As you can see here, we've got Fareoh. He's default like a centre attack mid or a centre forward, I can't really remember, but he only cost me 7,700 coins for a striker which has 92 pace, 72 shooting and stuff like that, and also has 4-star skills. You know, you think that's pretty decent indeed. So, you know, just look at his stats there. They really are to die for a 78 rated card, you know, compared to Anikdote. You know, you can see a lot of Fareoh's pace and his dribbling is kind of a lot better than, you know, Anikdote. So, you know, I don't know, I just think he's a very good player for his price, and you're probably thinking 7,700 coins is a lot to pay for him, but, you know, when you actually look at the cards, his card face stats, then you will probably agree with how much I paid for him. But yeah, that is going to be the team done. If you have enjoyed the video, then please do feel free to drop a like. It does always help me out, and it shows that you guys really do enjoy the videos that I make. So thanks for watching, guys. 750 likes would be amazing. If you could push for that'd be incredible. What I will be bringing out in another game episode tomorrow morning, which will be Sunday morning for you guys. So thanks for watching, guys. Hit the like, keep telling me to let me
just let me That clock keeps ticking like a metronome, and my thoughts keep telling me to get me home, but my balls keep telling me to let me just let me That clock keeps ticking like a metronome, and my thoughts keep telling me to get me home, but my balls keep telling me to let me Fuck all that shit, just let me go. Owers and tastemakers make us no chaser. Gets the blood flowing like a fucking pacemaker. Cut the middleman and inhale the vapors. Madman, old 10-dime drapers. Cut the jukebox on, make the woofers blow. We gon' sit here until all them heifers go. Holler at the tens and spend a little dough. Not on them, no, they can buy their own drinks. Take that work week off, 5 days in the bucket. Fuck it, you got a boss who's a jerk who doesn't. Throw on some Wu-Tang, bring the motherfucking ruckus. There is no pretext, we are living and we love it on a budget. Never mind, we just nudge it to the side. Give the kids a little time, we are living till we die. Focused and we hustle, but we still be getting high. No exception to the rule, do what you do to get by. Cause I keep ticking like a metronome, and my thoughts keep telling me to get me home, but my balls keep telling me to let me just let me That clock keeps ticking like a metronome, and my thoughts keep telling me to get me home, but my balls keep telling me to let me Fuck all that shit, just let me go. At a house party getting jammed up, you and Tony Danza. When they ask who's the fucking boss, put your hand up. Never put it down cause you're banging to the anthem. 2010 trend, put the iPod on random. Wonder why I try to play this instead of Hanson. Probably cause it gets the people moving like a handgun. Just like the little white fellas up in M. Happy Easter from the motherfuckers living in the mansion. Yeah, Freestyle Friday #9. Thanks to Ratatat for letting me steal their beat.